Hello everyone, it's me, Nuri. Welcome to the Nuri team. Today we are going to talk about stereotypes, and this is going to be a new series for this channel. We will be inviting guests from different countries, and they will be coming to here, joining us, maybe online, maybe by person here, and they will be telling the truth about the stereotypes about their nation or the country they are from. And today I'm going to start with Turkey. So let's go for it. As some of you already know that I've been living in Turkey for like 23 years and I spent most of my life in Turkey. I was born in Turkey, in Istanbul, and I see that people know a lot different about Turkey, and there are some stereotypes that actually doesn't really make sense, and somebody should tell them the truth if they didn't experience it by themselves by visiting. So let's start our stereotypes and consider if they're correct, if not, what's the reality. That Turkey is a Muslim country. Turkish people are 99% Muslim. Yeah, that's true. But Turkey is not a country ruled with Islamic rules. It's a republic with a constitution, and there's elections. So people choose who to be ruling the country, and there are constitution, there are governments. So it's not ruled with Islam actually. And due to that, there are many misunderstandings or not correct infos, such as most people think that Turks speaks Arabic. That's not correct. Yes, 99% of Turkish people are Muslim, but they don't speak Arabic. Actually, the percentage of speaking Arabic in Turkey is lower than 2%. So people don't speak Arabic here. So don't be surprised when you see our license or any documents that they are not written in Arabic alphabet, because we do not use it for the last 100 years. And also, some other misknowledge about this topic is that Turks are not related to Arabs. Two different nations, totally different. And in Turkey, it's not obligatory for ladies to wear hijab or burqa, because as I said, it's not ruled with Islamic rules, and they are totally free with what they want to wear. And polygamy is not allowed in Turkey, it's even illegal, so men can't marry more than one lady. So that's another misknowledge. And in Turkey, actually, there's no camel, just in zoos maybe. And some people think that there are really camels, and some people even ride them, but that's not true. There are no camels in Turkey, just in zoos, as it can be in Germany. And there are no deserts in Turkey. Even there is one in Poland, even in center of Poland, but there are no in Turkey, and no one rides camel here. So the second one, Turkey is dangerous. Here I have some statistics to make it easier to understand for us. The crime rates per some countries that we all know. So the crime rate per 100,000 people in Belgium is 49. So each 100,000 people out of 100,000 people, 49 of them are criminal in Belgium. And in Sweden, the number is 48. In Italy, it's 47. And in Turkey, it's 40. So the crime rate obviously is lower. But the percentage per 100,000 amount of officers per 100,000 is highest in Europe, in Turkey. So if you come to Turkey, especially to Istanbul, like such a big city, the biggest city in Europe actually, you'll realize that there are a lot of police officers around, because it's a big city. It brings a lot of risks as well, but it's also one of the safest compared to the other big cities in the world. So Turkey can't really be considered as a dangerous city. Of course, we all know some war situations and terrorism problems that happens in Middle East affects Turkey as well, unfortunately. And it can be dangerous if you are planning to go east side of Turkey for hiking. Then might not really recommend that to go borders of Turkey, border of Iran, Iraq or Syria, and do hiking there. Then you might face some danger. But otherwise, if you're in city center, doesn't matter in east, on the west, on the south, north, doesn't matter. Turkey is a safe country. And it's not my point to do advertising, but the topic, the series, yeah. So each person will come here and tell the stereotypes the correct ones and the wrong ones. Next one is Istanbul being capital. That's not correct as well. Istanbul was capital for almost 500 years when there was Ottoman. Istanbul was capital since 1453 till 1923. So for almost 500 years, Istanbul was the capital city of Turkish people. But for the last 100 years, which is quite a long time to learn and believe it, like accept it finally, that capital city of Turkey is Ankara. So the biggest city, the most crowded city, the financial capital we can call Istanbul, but official capital city is Ankara. It's not Istanbul. Turkey is the smoking rate. Most of people think that Turks smoke a lot, or people in Turkey in general, they smoke a lot. Maybe that seems like that, but let's see the numbers. If you see the numbers, the smoking percentage in Turkey is 30% for adults. 30% of people smoke. That's a high number. But let's compare. 30% in Turkey, 32% in Hungary, 33% in Greece, and 35% in France. So and that's just above 3, so there are even more ones. And I think it's not really fair to call Turkey as the most smoking country, because clearly it's not. And the next one, and the last stereotype about Turkey for this video, is about being woman in Turkey that is hard. Unfortunately, that there are cases that we totally do not accept, and they should be punished, and there should be some penalties for those cases, and there are, obviously. But it is shown in a different way that for women, Turkey is not safe, or they're not respected, or they don't have right to work or study, and that's not true. In Turkey, in constitution, men and women are fully equal, and they both have the same rights of studying, working, driving, drinking, playing any type of sports, or like you can be pilot or you can be police officer either. So there are no limits because of your gender in Turkey. Even there's a fact actually that most of you might not know, but the right to vote for ladies, it's given on 1934 in Turkey. So almost for 100 years, ladies has right to vote in Turkey. But this date in France, the time they got French women got right to vote, 1944, so 10 years after Turkey. And Japan, 1945, 11 years after Turkey. And the most surprising one, if most of us would think that it's a modern country of equality and everything, Switzerland. Women of Switzerland got right to vote 1971, so almost 40 years after Turkish women. And another fact, that in Turkey in constitution there is no rule, there is no compulsory dress or equipment for ladies that they can or can't wear or use or do something. But in Europe, unfortunately, especially, we see some of those. Especially, for example, in France, ladies can't wear hijab if they are governmental workers, like police officer or doctor or lawyer. But in Turkey they can, because why not? So those are the stereotypes that probably some of you didn't know about Turkey, or they knew it in the wrong way. And in the end, I will be sharing some fun facts, and I will ask for it also from our guests. The first one, tulips. If you say tulips, probably you think about Netherlands. That's the most popular for now. It's like that now. But the reality, tulips are from Turkey. They were gifts from Ottoman Sultan to Netherlands, like 100 years ago. And now they are like symbol of tulips, which they got from Turkey. And the second one, if you say tea consumption, most of people might think UK or the China will be the first in the list. But Turkey is way far, and they're in the first place with 3.2 kgs per year. And the closest one is UK with lower than 2 kgs a year. So almost double. So Turkish people like tea, we see. And then another one, that's Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas. He's from Turkey, from Antalya, actually. Most of you know the city probably. And yeah, Saint Nicholas was from Turkey. Also, Noah's Ark, as we might know, the Ark and the story of Noah. And it's believed that the Ark is standing on Mountain Ararat in Turkey. Also, Mother Virgin Mary is buried in Izmir, as known. So those are some facts that we might not know about Turkey. And one of last is 75% of supply of hazelnut is from Turkey, from the world. For all the world, 75%, that's a huge number. Supply is done from Turkey. North side of Turkey is known for hazelnuts. And the last fact is there's a new research recently done that they did some tests on DNA of several different species of cats, and they see some similarities with Turkish species, and that made them think if all the cats are originally from Turkey. As some of you might already saw some pictures from Turkey, especially Istanbul, there are a lot of stray cats, and they're friendly because people are living with them for like 100 years, almost here, so they're quite like pets outside, not wild. And that made the research look like all the cats around the world are actually originally from Turkey. And not just cats, actually, also karetas, the sea turtles. They are also from Turkey, and then some research shows that from south part of Turkey, they went all around the world. So those are the fun facts and some stereotypes about Turkey. And hope this series will keep going on with some other guests and different countries from all around the world. Thanks for listening. See you in the next video. And if you like the videos, if you support, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. And if there is some other stereotypes or facts that I missed, could you comment it under the video? Thanks a lot. Take care.